Hello everyone, I'm Yannis Kalafatis and together we'll see something special. It's probably one of my favorite dishes from Greece. It's hard to tell which one is my favorite if you ask me, but for sure this carries a lot of memories from my grandmother or yaya. So today I will show you how to make it. Let's have a look. So let's have a look how to make dolmades. And if you're wondering what is dolmades, it can be found as dolma. I think it originates from the Middle East. That's a big debate. We're not here for that. We either dolma or dolmades same. I don't know if there is. It probably will be changing on the spices that they use and herbs, but the main thing is the same. The structure looks like. Also, Avgolemono literally means eggs with lemon, is a type of an egg wash that we're gonna use today to thicken and make a creamy sauce. We saw how to cut our ingredients. Here we've got some onion, some spring onion, mint, a little bit of basil, mainly dill, tomato, and soon we're gonna add the rice. We're gonna make vegetarian. If you want, you can add mincemeat as well. Now, a very important step is that you can find medium grain rice. It's usually coming from the Middle East. If you go to big supermarkets, they tend to confuse it, and I don't know if you can find it unless it's from the worldwide section. The easiest thing is just to go in Middle Eastern shop, Turkish or any of those. I'm talking about the UK. Now, if you're from another country, it differs. But medium grain rice is the best. Now it's very important, we're gonna wash our rice. We have 400 grams of medium grain, cold water, and then we're just gonna give it a wash. Okay, after we have given a good rinse, we're gonna put it here with our herbs and the veg. And now what's left is to add a little bit of water. Let's not forget the salt and the pepper. That was loud, sorry. And of course, olive oil. So we will leave it as it is and we'll push it on the side. Now what we're gonna do is we need 400 grams of vine leaves. Again, those you can find them from Middle Eastern shops. You can find in tin that is usually brined or like the backpacked. Now, if you get that one that looks a bit compressed, you just want to separate the leaves because you're gonna blanch them. Okay, here we've got our water finally about to boil. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our leaves after we have separated them and drop them in. First we're gonna remove the brine by doing this, then cook them a little bit, or soften them if you wanna put it that way. We don't want to put too much, we're just gonna blanch them a bit and then straight into icy cold water. Alright, and after we're gonna remove them and put them straight into ice water. There you go, sit down. And now we'll repeat until all of our leaves are blanched. And here goes the last round. Now this water, we're not gonna keep it. Even if you consider it as a stock, it's not a good idea because it's everything from the brine that was into the leaves is the stuff that we don't really want in our food much. So we're gonna discard it. Okay, so we have blanched our vine leaves. we've got a rice mix ready. The same pot, we're gonna wash it, rinse it roughly, and we're gonna keep it here. Now, we're gonna strain the water off. So we're gonna get some leaves, preferably all the broken ones, the ones that they're not that nice. We're gonna put them on the bottom. We need to create a protective layer. There we go. So the whole pot is covered on the bottom, mainly from broken leaves. And now we need to pay attention on how to make a nice dolma. So we're gonna get a nice leaf, like so, open it up nicely, right? So what is important is you will see one side has the roots visible and the other one less. So we're gonna use the bad side, the one with the roots on the facing us. And then we're gonna get a little bit of our mix here, but not too much, so we can close it. And then those two gonna meet. Push the sides with the two fingers and then roll the rest like so. And that will be the first dolma. So we're gonna repeat, so let me show you again. That's a bigger leaf that we have right here. Our bad side is here. If it's a bit broken, it doesn't matter. You can overlap and then we will close it. Just don't put too much mix. And then you do again the same. Sides, and then we roll. See, it's a bit ripped, but it's okay. And there we go. That's our second one. And now we're gonna place them into the pot as a spiral. You'll see I've started from here. Actually, let me show you. There you go. So I've started from here, and then we'll go into spiral until the middle, and then we'll do layers. Something else, if you get some really bad ones that you cannot use, make sure to leave them on the side, because we will need to do pretty much the same on the top as a lid. Like, look at this beauty, and it's even tasty. Alright, here we are. It's a bit later. They're all done. As you can see, the bottom ones are perfect. On top ones, I overstuffed some of them, but they're still looking nice and cool. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them off the sides, and I'm gonna move them to the circle. Oh, some of them getting destroyed, but it's okay. The reason I'm doing that is I'll show you when I'll be done. A nice spiral. So now the next step will be, we'll get the broken leaves that we have from before. We're gonna place them on top for protection mainly. Let's open this up. That's probably too much. I could go with less. And now we need, so that's the reason I moved it to the middle. We need the plate that fits the pot. Obviously I don't have one. It's either this or the other one is too big. And then we're gonna place something heavy in the middle to keep it there. Actually, before we do that, let me not forget, we'll need to put a little bit of salt around, a little bit of oil, mainly the sides so it goes everywhere. There you go. Now we're gonna press it as we had before, and then the last step is to pour water until it covers around. So we need to be more than that. There we go. That's perfect. You can go with a little bit less. And if you have any mix left from the um, from our Dolmades. I will show you what to do on another video. So yes, check our channel and click the red button to join our family and get notified for the future videos. Now next step, we'll move our pot, turn on the heat on the maximum for now, lid on, and then the last step will be to cook on medium heat once this is warm. So it has just started boiling, so we're gonna drop 3 bay leaves, some allspice or pimento seeds, some black peppercorns, and then we're gonna reduce to medium heat. And it's very important, don't click off just yet. Just wait until the end because we're gonna make the sauce. Is the most important part of the recipe. Don't worry if it will reduce, just let it cook on medium heat. It will take about 40 minutes, and yeah, I'll see you then. So I've removed the weight from the top. I put 2 plates. As I said, it didn't fit the pot very well, so you can see the ones on the side have been a bit crushed. Normally that's not the case. But anyway, so I've removed the protective layer of the leaves that we put on top, some bay leaves that we can see that are visible. Same some peppercorns, if you see them, remove them. And then we're gonna remove some of the dolmades. Here we have got our dolmades removed from the pan. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna strain off the juice, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so here we have strained all the liquid from our dolmades, and right here we've got 2 eggs and the juice from a lemon. You can use a whisk and a bowl. However, if you have one of those blenders, it will be really easier for you. So you wanna whisk first. You wanna mix first to incorporate, or just mix well the eggs and the juice. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be adding a little by little bit the hot liquid in order to thicken it up. Don't go too fast because you're gonna make scrambled eggs. So now the next step that we're going to do, we're gonna return the liquid into the pot. The stove is still hot, so we're just gonna give it a shake until it thickens a bit, and we can add a little bit of corn flour. Okay, so that's hot enough. We get a tablespoon of corn flour in our jug here, and a little bit of cold water. It's very important to be cold. We're gonna mix it, and now we'll go in. So now, once this comes into a boil, it will thicken up. And here's our sauce. It has thickened up a bit. So the next step will be to dress our dolmades. Here's how to make dolmades. It's one of my favorite Greek dishes. You can cook them a little bit less. Actually, just follow the recipe, it will be updated for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments if you have tried it before, and some feedback. The recipe will be down below in the description. And also don't forget to click the button, subscribe and join our family to see what other recipes we've got. Also, we've got some rice left, so I'll show you what to do on the next video. Other than that, have a beautiful day and see you. Bye.